There's Max having a wander. Where's your ball? Right, Max. Come here. Oh, yeah. He's too old. Where's your other ball? Where's your other ball? Where's your other one then? Where's it? Max got that one. Hello? 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 There's a broody one in here. Hello? Hello? What you doing? Hello? Oh, hello? Oh. Hello? What you doing? Huh? She's broody. She's been sitting in there all day. There's no eggs that side. Let's have a look round the back. What you got under you? Hello? Hello? What you got under you? Huh? What you got? Oh yeah. 2 eggs. She's gone broody. Oh. See if there's any more. Got any more? No, we're not pecking. You got any more? Huh? No. What was it? Bye then. Bye girl. Bye bye. Two little leggies. Thanks girlies. Get your treat. So I did a video last week, but I didn't get a chance to edit it and put it all together. So what I'm going to do is start off this video with that video. It ended quite suddenly because my battery on my camera ran out. But that was me putting all my onions and my leeks in. So if I do that now, and then I'll get into this week's video after that. Hi Mum, hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Ali's Blooming Life. I'll show you around my garden, show you around my allotment, show you around my greenhouse, take you on trips with me and the family. Yeah. Today I am going to be pricking out my marigolds because they need doing. I've got these leeks, they're in this tray. I think I'm going to put them into individual pots, but I'm going to clump them, so hopefully they'll do a bit better if they're in pots. I don't want them to die, there's quite a lot there. I'm going to be putting my onions in because they need to go in. Just general tidy up because the garden is growing very quickly, so I need to do my borders. There's some foxgloves I want to move from one of these beds into a border. So yeah, let's get started. Just to show you this bit of beech art that I'm gonna put in a frame. Collected all these stones when we went to Lou, and yeah, I'm going to put this in a frame, the 4 of us, and it'll look nice. I've also got these stones as well. I'm going to stick the round stones to the long ones and then just push them in a pot or do something like that. I've just split all the marigolds out and there's 67 there, so I'm going to have quite a few. I just thought I'd repot my peas, and I'm glad I kind of am going to, because look at them. I'm gonna have to get a decent sized pot for these. Whew. Oh, look at the roots on that. Wow. They're like interwoven. What am I going to do with that? Ugh, what a messy mess. I don't even know how to tackle a pea problem. I think I have to just try and disassociate them from each other. They obviously like each other. They don't want to let go. What is going on? Come on. Come on. It's just this middle bit now, I think. Look at that. It's like, are they linked actually? Are they joined? There's a thick, can't be joined, can they? Can you get 2 pea plants off 1 pea? Or maybe not, it comes round here. No, it's alright, I got it. It's just very knotty. Here we go. Here we go. Yay! We've divided. Do I just plant these in the ground right now? Yeah. I don't think that'll work. I'm just going to plant them in the ground right now. Hi Mum, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be getting the tomatoes in. I know you've given me 9 tomatoes, all different. I'll explain them all in a minute, but I've got some compost. I want to get my greenhouse sorted, get my tomatoes in so they can start growing, because they look like they're ready to go in. Here they all are. They're looking pretty big, so they're ready to go in. There's my peas. My peas are ready to go in as well, but I haven't got space for them just yet. First, let's do a little quick greenhouse tour. So I've pricked out my cosmos, because apparently you get bushier plants if you do that. And actually you can see that some of them here, they're already starting to bush out. So if we can get bushy plants, that's good. I still need to do these ones here. So I will do that. My lupins need to probably go in. They're looking pretty big. Danthus at the back, they can probably go in soon. The roots, looking at the roots, I can see some roots there, but it doesn't look very thick, so it might be good to stay in there a little while longer. My cosmos roots are looking amazing though, so once these have grown a little bit, I am going to get them out. My lettuce, I'm going to prick some of these red ones out, because I know that you said you wanted some, so I will prick them out and put them in a pot. And I'll prick out some more at some point. This is my calabrese, and it's not doing too well in here because I think I've neglected it a little bit too much. So yeah, I'll have to think about what I'm going to do there. These are the watermelon and the spaghetti squash, so they are ready to do something with as well. We've got the globe artichoke and the morning glory, the purple sprouting broccoli and the zinnia. These are the normal trays, my cornflowers, a chinicha, whatever that is, the mallow, and I've got a couple of leeks back there that I was gonna fatten up. All my sweet corn are doing amazing, and these are little red sunflowers, so hopefully I'm not too late with those. In the bottom tray I've got the courgettes, which are ready, they're ready to go out. The nasturtiums, my pea shoots, which yeah, bit lame with them, I'm a bit disappointed. Zinnia, lettuce, which can go in the trough now, more zinnia and more leeks. These are the cosmos cuttings that I pricked out from the top, so yeah, hopefully they come. All my marigolds there, and it's funny because the ones in the bigger trays there, although they had stronger roots, they do seem to be doing a bit better, so maybe actually putting them in smaller cells isn't helping. And there's my cucumber, so they are starting to come on. There was a period where they just weren't doing nothing, but now they are starting to grow, so hopefully we'll see a bit more action with those. Cool. I'm gonna get the compost in. I've got 6 bags, but I don't think this will take 6 bags. It's not a massive, I'm probably thinking 4 bags, but we'll see. And then get the tomatoes in. Let's get started. Just to show you how robust tomato plants are. These are from last year's seed that I've obviously, tomatoes dropped on the floor. I've just either dug it in, or maybe the juices come out, and they're all just like growing away. Not that thing at the back, that's a weed, I'll get that out, but it's crazy, they just come, don't they? They just appear. but who knows what they are. I don't remember what I planted last year, so we'll get these ones out. Okay, so I know you gave me these tomatoes, Mum, but just to run through what we've got. We have got this one, which is honeycomb. That looks like a nice little sturdy plant. We've got this one, which is Rio Grande. Nice. Got this one, which is Gardener's Delight, which is definitely ready to go in. What I'm going to do when I plant it, some people say plant it like that and then bend that up so that the roots come from here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these bits off, probably these two at least, and I'm going to just plant it a bit deeper so that roots can come from here and it will support the plant stronger. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. Fairline F1, that looks like a good plant, doesn't it? It's getting little tomato truss there, if you can see it. The old favourite, Money Maker. That looks like a nice strong plant too. Tigerella. Is this the stripy one, Mum? I think it is. Roma. Rosalia. And last but not least, the Golden Sunrise. These are delicious. I love the yellow cherries. So let's get started getting them all in. So here they all are, ready to grow, ready to thrive. So hopefully they'll do all right. I've not planted 9 in here before, so I think the maximum I've done is 5 or 7, so we'll just have to wait and see how things grow. These are the main crop potatoes, so this is, I've earthed them up, I've put some more compost in there, so the ones in the bags are doing okay. They're all coming through, to be honest, but I do need to put some more compost in these bags and a little bit more in those tubs, but there's not a lot of room, so I won't be able to get much more in. These are the ones that were left from last year. That's looking all right. This is coming on, so that's good. Now this is a bit of an epic fail. If I move around here, so these were carrots. Obviously the seed was too old, so I've got some more seed. So I've got this black ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in these 2 tubs and see if they actually grow. It says on the back, what does it say? Germination 10 to 21 days. So actually, oh, they are coming. Look, it's there. Oh, I thought the seed was really old, but actually those ones are coming. I don't think there's anything in that tub though. So maybe those seeds were a little bit too old. So actually, take all that back. I might wait a little bit longer and see how they come. And then maybe do another tub with these. They look interesting, don't they? Yeah. Ooh. These are the carrots. Not carrots, I've got carrots on the brain. onions, and then the little leeks, if you can just see them there. You can only just see them. They're not dead. They're just taking their time. So hopefully they'll grow. Okay, I'm going to leave it there for today. I've got to go make dinner and it is 7 o'clock. So I'm going to come back out tomorrow and I'm going to hopefully have a look at doing the sweet corn, getting that in that second bed. What else have I got to go in? Nothing for now in the beds, but I might do some beetroot. Yeah, so not a lot going on tomorrow, but I need to trim. So hopefully it doesn't rain. It looks like, I don't know, the weather's on the turn. So I shall see you tomorrow. Hello, I'm back and it is Monday, bank holiday Monday. So I've got these 2 pots. So I thought what I would do is carrots in this one, parsnips in this one. I haven't got enough room in my beds for them, so I'm going to try like this. Ta-da! As if by magic, they've magically filled up with compost. Right. So I'm going to do these black ones. Black Nebula. I'm going to do them in this one here. So let's see. Sorry about that. So I've just put the carrot seeds in here. You can just see the little flecks. I'm not going to put too much on, but just give them a little bit of a covering. Pat down. I don't know if that helps. I feel like it helps. Cool. So that is that one. And this one, this says so by December 2025. So gone through all my seeds and I chucked out the really old ones because some of those lettuce didn't come. So maybe there is such a thing as a best before on a seed. These are slightly weird, look at them. Weird seeds. Carrots. Parsnips are quite big though, aren't they? I'm going to do too many in here. That's enough. Probably enough. Just get them spread out. Some of this on the top. I've just cut up a couple of bits of chicken wire to just put over the top so nothing eats my lovely seeds that I've just planted. Somehow I've got to get this to attach. Brilliant, so give them some water now and they'll be ready to go. So I'm gonna do my lettuce now, but I got these trays last year. It's just like a trough, but it's got this bottom bit in it, so the water sits in the bottom. You've got this little measuring thing there, which goes up and down depending on how much water's there. So for lettuce it's ideal because lettuce like water. In fact, some people grow lettuce in just water, hydroponics. So yeah, it's a bit dirty, but I'm gonna get the lettuce in. So these are the lettuce that I pricked out. Can't even remember how many weeks ago now. But when you compare these to what I've left in that tray over there, let me just get them for you without knocking everything over. You can see what the small tray, I mean these are desperate to be pricked out, but you can see how small they are compared to the ones that are in the bigger cells. So they're not actually in bigger cells, it's just that they're in individual cells and the roots are coming out the bottom, so they're ready to go in. So let's get them in. So that's that tray done. Last one. Ooh, all done. Yay. I've put this netting on the greenhouse to try and shade the plants a bit, and it actually has reduced the temperature, because the other week it was about 40 degrees or something in here. Insane. But yeah, this is doing the job. It is doing the job. It's only 20, don't know if you can see that, 25-ish, so that's not so bad. Look at that dog. What is that dog doing? He always does that. He's a troublemaker. He puts it in the fence and then he tells me that he's there. You watch, he'll bark in a minute. So I'm gonna sort this bed out now, and I'm gonna put my sweet corn on, I think, because they're ready to go in. Right, so just to show you what I've done, I've had some fun. I'm sorry if it's windy, but I've managed to get all my sweet corn in, and I've also got my courgettes in. So, whoop whoop. So bank holiday weekend is nearly over. I've got lots of stuff done in the greenhouse, which is good. I've planted my sweet corn and my courgettes out. It's amazing. I've got all my lettuce down here, which I'm just about to water. And I hope you enjoyed the video. See you soon.